How big a pressure was it for you to get the 9 in a row?
I think it was like business as usual more than anything, and it wasn't until we got close to the end. I think the biggest was we played Motherwell, and we thought that was going to be it. The final day, the final home game, and we're going to get the T-shirts were printed, the nights out were organised, and it was just a massive anti-climax. And then you look after that and you think, gee, we've got to go to Tannadice, and I always found Tannadice the hardest place to go and get a win. And then obviously after that, Tynecastle. So it's like you think to yourself, well, no disrespect to Motherwell, but that's the game you're going to win. It didn't happen. Owen Coyle, I think, scored a couple of goals, and suddenly you're going to Tannadice in the midweek, and that was a real pressure game. I think it was good that we knew we had another chance if we didn't do it that night. But as I say, we just ground it out at Tannadice because it's a horrible place to go and play.
Yeah. How big were the Old Firm games that season? Do you remember the game at Parkhead was, I think, did Haley come back that season, didn't he? It was Andy Double and Nets. What was that game like?
Actually, I actually believe it. I think I was injured. I pulled my hamstring, or maybe I was suspended. I'm not sure. So I missed that game. But I remember we couldn't even go to the game, tickets, and sometimes it's not the safest place to go. So I remember watching it at home on TV, and again I think Walter Smith management. Okay, Haley was probably past his best by then, but the fact that you brought him back for that game, okay, he got sent off, but I think that day Walter's decision to bring him back, won us that game.
Definitely. You talked about that game at Tannadice. Just what was the feeling like after you had won it? Obviously, Charlie Miller scored with his Crosby's left foot, and Loudon scored a header. Could it have been more?
Yeah. Well, exactly. But people forget that there was I threw the ball to Charlie Miller, so I get this second assist. But no, as I say, a left foot crossing it and allowed up header. It just shows you it was meant to be. But after the game, it was incredible. I remember Richard Gough in tears. It was his. Okay, he didn't play that night, but it was his last time in a rain. Well, it turned out it wasn't, but it was for that point. Obviously, that was emotional for him, and it turned out obviously it was my last game for Rangers as well. I think my biggest regret really was not going back on the bus and celebrating, because I think I was told guys I went back with his full kit on, and I think they were stopped at pubs and he was in with his old kit on, and it was obviously I heard it was a fantastic night out, but I decided to go back. My wife was at the game, so I went back in the car with her, and I didn't realise I don't actually think I realised how big 9 in a row was until maybe the next day or the day after that, what an achievement it was. Because I was always a person that just keep an eye on the next game, because it might be my last. Rangers, I could get injured, Rangers could sign somebody else, so I never looked too far ahead. But that is a big regret that I didn't go back on the team bus that night.
Yeah,